Hello, it's your boy Nickavelli. You on Nickavelli TV. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all, at the end of this video. Now, I want to talk about the Chicago Bulls versus the New York Knicks back in 1993. I'm talking about the postseason, y'all. I'm talking about the six-game series that the New York Knicks took the first two games and Chicago went and wiped everything. Now, I want to talk about that. And if we leave it up to Charles Oakley, woo, that man is still throwing darts in the direction of Patrick Ewing. Now, Nickavelli gonna get into it. But I would like to start off by saying that at that time, in 1993, the New York Knicks won 60 games, y'all. Jeff Gunny was the vice, or shall I say, the assistant coach, and Pat Riley was the head coach. It was Van Gundy who said at the time that he was a part of a team that was special, y'all. And it was Pat Riley who vouched that the New York Knicks finally built the championship team. Yeah, yeah. A championship team, y'all. We had Patrick Ewing, the Oak Man, Charles Smith, John Starks, Derek Harper, Anthony Mason. Yeah, we had a squad, y'all. Knick gonna get into it. Patrick Ewing, who was the leader, the center of the New York Knicks at that time during the six-game series that we lost to the Bulls, that man averaged 25 points, 11 rebounds, and he shot 53% from the field. To talk about Pat, it'd be safe to say he did that shit the entire season, y'all. But it was game 5 of that series in 1993 where Patrick Ewing really stood out, where he had 33 points, 12 of 23 shooting, and 9 rebounds. He was the man. But if we listen to Charles Oakley speak of Patrick Ewing, I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to go into it, y'all. He said that Patrick Ewing was soft, that he couldn't get over the hump, that Patrick Ewing didn't have the drive to do that, to do the things that Michael Jordan did. This is Oakley, man. It hurts, man, to even say this shit. Oakley said he don't even give the blame to Charles Smith. Remember the flip-flop Charles Smith did under the basket? That the Knicks could have prevailed and won the game and probably could have took the series. Remember that? Remember that? He said it wasn't Charles Smith's fault. It was Patrick Ewing. And why does he feel that way? Because he said that the Bulls would often double team Pat. Why you think they would double team Pat? Oh, come on now, because Pat was the man. And I think Oakley knows that Patrick Ewing was the man to a certain extent. I think Oakley's trying to say that Pat just couldn't take it to the next level. That's what he's saying. That he couldn't take it to the next level. Like, according to Oakley, when I hear his grievance, man, he couldn't understand why Patrick Ewing would shoot the fadeaway when the Chicago Bulls would double team him. Oakley's like, yo, pass the rock to your open man. Pat was a diva. That's what Oakley's saying. Pat was selfish. This was the Oak man is saying about Pat. He said that Patrick Ewing didn't have the drive like Michael Jordan had. That Patrick Ewing couldn't do the things that Michael Jordan did. Like go gambling before a game. Go play golf. 36 holes. Him and Danny Ainge out playing golf. Oak man saying that. Is the Oak man feeling salty or is he speaking the truth, y'all? Huh? Talk to Nickavelli, man. Huh? Now, the Oak man did say that the Chicago Bulls was soft. See, Oak man ain't. Yeah. He said the Bulls were soft, that they will often be crying about the calls that they wasn't not receiving. Every time they get touched a little, they want to cry out foul. He even said, talking about Charles Oakley, y'all, that he recalled a moment where he stripped the ball from Michael Jordan. And they called the foul. And he like, shit, I ain't even touched the man. I ain't even touch him. So this is what I want to ask Oakley, man. If you knew that you was receiving the short end of the stick concerning Michael Jordan? What makes you think that Pat wasn't? Come on, Oak. You said it yourself that the referees overlooked certain calls. Come on, Oak, man. Stop it, Oakley, man. We love you, man. It's entertaining, though. I mean, I got a story to tell through the midst of it all, but come on, man. We gonna talk about Patrick Ewing like this, man? Huh? We gonna talk about Pat like this? Like this? Now, I can't front. Pat was shooting them fadeaways, though, when he was double teamed. I can't front. And there was a couple of plays that I did say to myself, why Pat ain't dishing that ball out instead of shooting them fadeaways? But you know what the problem was? He was baking them shits in. You know, Patrick Ewing could very well have been the big man that changed the game, y'all, concerning shooting that rock from the perimeter. Talk to Knick, man. Talk to me, man. But all this back and forth throwing darts at each other when we supposed to be brothers, man. This is some Knick shit, man. Knick greats we talking about. Battling each other with words, man. Y'all gotta talk to Knick, man. Talk to me, man. Does Charles Oakley have a point concerning Patrick Ewing? Or is he just being salty right now? Is he going below the knees of Patrick Ewing right now? I mean, I think he's right above the knees concerning Pat. Right above the knees. He didn't mention nothing about his knees yet, y'all. He could get lower, y'all. He could get real low concerning Patrick Ewing. What we gonna do about this? Or should we even care? I mean, shit, it's the last dance. And the last dance ain't even in our house. We talking about a fucking documentary from another man from another team. Come on, Knick fans. Keep it real. We only watching this shit because it's the corona pandemic and we got something to do. Alright? Something to do. Yo, I hate this shit, man. I hate when the family feuds, man. Nobody wins when the family feuds. Nobody wins. There's more, y'all. Charles Oakley said that if you was to compare Michael Jordan to Patrick Ewing, it's like the Chicago Bulls having the real Beyonce and the New York Knicks having the fake Beyonce and Patrick Ewing. Ow, that shit hurts. What gold stones? I don't feel shit when I talk about Charles Oakley and Pat. This shit is horrible, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's real bad. It's real bad. But you know what? It's the past, y'all. It's the past. We got to let it go, man. We got to worry about the youth movement right now that we dealing with. I mean, it's a funny, interesting story. Yeah. I think the Oak man needs to get everything off his chest. And, come on, man. I would love to see Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing, Bernard King,